Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today working on Dad's 2013 GMC 2500HD. Got some parts for this. I've got a new grill for it. I think it's really gonna set this thing off. This grill, it actually has the better GMC grill. I'm not sure why. It's not like a higher end truck or anything, but it does have the better grill. Well, I think it's the better grill. They have a work truck grill that I don't really like, but this grill has seen better days. This truck had like a bug shield, and both of the side clips have broken off that top piece of the grill. So I've got a new one of those, and obviously I got a full grill. This thing is completely replaces the whole thing. And there it is right there. I even forget the brand. I've had this thing for so long that I forget the brand, but I'll link it, guys. I think it's really gonna set Dad's truck off. It's got the black look. It's gonna go with the rest of his black stuff. And the 2020 AT4 black rims. He's got a black toolbox, black back rack. So I think this is really going to set it off. Looks awesome with all the lights on here. This does come with a harness, a wiring harness, and it's got those cheap switches that you can turn the lights on and off with. Actually, it looks like it's only got one switch. Turns them all on. I don't know. I'm not going to be hooking these lights up on this video, guys, because I just don't have the switches. So we're just going to get the grill in place. We'll hook them up. I would recommend Oxbeam's controller that I've used in my truck and my Polaris Ranger. Really slick setup. I'll link that too. You can check that out. But that's what I would do if I was going to hook these lights up in a truck. I may get that for Dad's truck. We'll see here. But anyway, guys, first things first, I'm probably gonna get this trim off up top. I've got a black trim here, and by the looks of it, it just has these clips all along. So that piece should just pop off. So we'll get that off, and then we'll start working on the grill. You got to pull this piece off here to get the grill out. So 2 bolts right here on each side, 2 little bolts, and then you pull this off. So I'm going to get to it. Okay, so I got this piece off. I didn't show any of that because I've never took one of these off, so I was kind of little confused here on how to get this off. There is a hole on each side here, and this is supposed to have like a bolt thing, and then there's the snap clips on the inside. I may have a 1500 trim piece here. I'm not sure because it's got clips all the way across. I thought for sure this said 2500 when I bought it, but on the ends here, this is what you've got. You've got one of these. Like I said, this thing had a bug deflector on it when we got it. It was broken or something. So I took it off. But you can see this thing was broke off. This was inside there when I pulled it off. It come off. It's supposed to be right here. You can see it's broke off. But the rest of the things are clips. Actually, all the clips come off the grill. This thing says, I know it's upside down, it says made in China. So I gotta wonder if this wasn't replaced at one point. And I'm wondering maybe that's why this has the better grill, if someone hit a deer maybe or something and then replaced this grill with the better one. I guess when I get that out, I mean, it looks good. Looks like it's factory one, but we'll see. I gotta start pulling this off. Okay, so once you get these outer pieces snapped, and you really got to tug on them, you got these inner snaps on the grill. You just push them down. I'll show them to you once I get them. Okay, so these GMCs are different. I'm not sure why they make them different from the Silverado. You can't get this grill out until you take off that bottom piece. So I showed you the screws on each side that you got to take off. There's 2 screws here, and then all these things right here clip. And you can see some of these are broken on here. But these ones right here, you got to push this tab down to unlock it from the bottom of the grill. That's what I was doing there. But this piece has got a little bit of a damage. I would like to replace this maybe. We'll see. Custom bumper would be awesome, but I don't think Dad's gonna go for that. But anyway, that's how you get that piece off. Now I should be able to unbolt and unclip this grill. And the obvious thing, the cover that goes on here has to come off. That's held on with all these clips. You gotta take them off. I've got this really neat tool right here. Actually, I got a couple tools for these. Sometimes you gotta find the right one, and then a screwdriver will do it too. But there's that piece there. Okay, so I got the factory grill out, and there are 4 bolts on the top side. You got 6 of these clips right here. You got to squeeze these down and pull out. These factory clips do a very good job of holding this grill in. Aftermarket grills and clips don't seem to do a very good job, but this is definitely an OEM grill. Whether or not the truck was born with it or not, I don't know. So maybe someone hit a deer, changed it out, whatever. We'll be saving this one because it is an OEM grill. But sometimes these will fight you, so you got to kind of find the right tool. You can use pliers sometimes, and sometimes I use this clip tool here, and you know, whatever you can get in there to kind of squeeze them a little bit and pull on them to get them out. Okay, so you can see I've actually got the headlights out of this thing. I wasn't gonna do this upgrade with the grill, but I figured I got it tore down this far, I might as well do the headlight upgrade too. So I'm going to show you what I got for headlights. Okay guys, so I got Dad a set of these AlphaRex headlights. You can see these are the ones with the big daytime running lights on them, and the one projector. I believe that's an H7 headlight, and these are in the black. You can see this is the old stuff, this is the new stuff. Okay, so normally this headlight is a plug and play exact replacement of this headlight, and I learned my lesson from my other headlight. I did test fit this thing, and it fits really, really good. So fits awesome. Like I said, it normally would be a plug and play. They got one plug here. They got another little plug on each headlight that will go to these. They send this harness with you with the lights. They've got a positive and negative that they want you to go to. And then I'm guessing this one will go to a switched power source. So when you turn the ignition on, this will power up. They don't send no directions, but the experience I have, I'm guessing that's what they want you to do. So normally it would be all plug and play except for, this connection right here. Unfortunately, I have a plow on this truck. Dad runs a plow, so it's not going to be that simple. The plow relies on the headlight plugs to tap into the headlight system. So I'm not going to show all this. I'm just going to kind of tell you what I'm doing, because I don't think 99% of the guys ain't going to have a plow set up when they're running these headlights. But I've basically got the plow harness right here and right here. This is high beam, low beam, and I'm going to tap into the plug. This is the plug that goes to the headlight. I'm just going to tap into the harness right here behind it. That will do a couple things for me. That'll get these headlights installed easily, and if I ever want to go back or change the headlights, I won't have to mess with anything but this plug. I'll just have to unplug this, and I won't have to mess with any other wiring. So it will kind of make it a little easier. It's making it a little more difficult right now because I got to spend the time to wire into this harness, and I got to do a real good job so salt and corrosion don't get inside those connections. But anyway, that's what I'm about to do. Start doing this wiring here so I can get these headlights in. Then once I get the headlights in, we can put this awesome grill in there, and we can start to see this thing come together, and we'll have a much cooler truck. Okay, so I got the headlights all wired up. They're on. I've tested them. I'm going to show you how cool these are once I get everything done, but this is the parking lights are on. These are cool headlights, guys. I wish I had a set of these on my truck, but the AlphaRex makes a set for the Silverado. I don't particularly like the way they got them looking with an arrow through them, but okay, so I've got the grill installed, and it installs the same way the factory one came off. Again, aftermarket grills, the clips don't work the best. I like to go in and take these clips, and you bend out, you spread it out a little bit more. It really helps the aftermarket clips go on. But yeah, grill's on. I've confirmed a few things. That extra harness for the lights is the daytime running light. So I got to run that gray wire to an ignition hot in the fuse, probably go into the fuse box, do a mini fuse tap. Okay, so for this daytime running light, that gray wire, I run it into the fuse box under the hood. I use a mini fuse tap. The fuse is right there. Forget what number it was, but it said miscellaneous ignition. I did put my light on the dash there to cause the truck to think it was daytime. Everything seemed to work out, so that should work. You can see up here I've got this top trim piece, and it might look okay on film. It looks horrible in person. That's a 1500 trim piece there. It's not going to work for the 2500, 3500. I modified it to get it to go up there. So I've cut some things, and like I said, it's up there. It might look okay on camera, it looks terrible in person. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the original one, even though it's broken. I'm going to scuff this up. I'm going to paint this a satin black to match the satin black of the grill. I'm going to just, I'll swap this one in once this one gets dry. And I'm going to search for a new one. I did a quick search online, couldn't find any black one for the 2500, 3500. So I will be on the lookout for that. Okay, so with all my wiring buttoned up, I got to get this piece back on the front of the truck. And on this side, I broke, the bolt broke inside of one of these clips. So I took a little needle nose and I pulled it out. I don't have another one of these, so I'm going to try to save this. I'm going to try to grind this out and then run like a self-tap and screw or something through that. But yeah, we'll see. Typical Wisconsin. I had this piece off when I installed the plow a few years ago, and it already rusted out. It rusted so bad the bolt broke. So yeah, I'm going to try to get this fixed so I can get this front piece back on. Okay, so here's my fix for this clip here. I just kind of drilled it out, ground it smooth, drilled it out, and then run a self-tap and screw through it. And it's kind of re-threaded itself. So this will work for now. I'll probably get another one of these clip screw thingies. So the next time this does come off, I can replace it with a good one. But this should hold it until then. Okay, so we're back together. And I am officially jealous. Once I get that top trim piece straightened out, this thing is going to look awesome. I really like everything. I really like it. I'm hoping that the headlights are, the low beams are good. These aren't LED. If they're not good, Dad probably isn't going to like it, but yeah, awesome. I really like this look. I think Dad's going to like it too. So I guess I'll show you some of the features of this light. I'm going to take it out here. I want to see how good these headlights are at night. So I want to head out and see. But I'll show you a few features of the light. Okay, so there's the lights, and that's what they're going to look like when you have your headlights on. Headlights or parking lights on. You see the lights are sequential, or the turn signals are sequential, and they cancel out the white running light. So that's kind of neat. Dad's probably a little too fancy for Dad, but I think it's neat. These are DOT approved, so yeah, they're street legal. So there's the lights at night, guys, up against the shop. I know these aren't as good as the LED projectors I have in mine, but they ain't bad. Like I said before, my night vision is not that great. We'll see what Dad thinks of them, but yeah, nice cutoff line. They seem to be pretty good projectors and everything. So we'll see how he likes them, I guess. Okay, so last night got to do some driving with this at night. I think I got the headlights adjusted where they need to be. Also got the original top trim piece painted in a satin black. Should match really well with the grill there, so I can get that 1500, that wrong 1500 trim piece off of there. Probably in a couple days I'm gonna let that cure. Still no luck finding a black 2500 trim piece. I was on the online, Amazon, eBay. I'll have to try Rock Auto or something maybe and see if I can't find it. Should be like all the work trucks, 2500 base models and stuff should have had a black trim piece, but I don't know, for some reason I can't find it. But anyway, I'm gonna pull this thing out. I gotta test the plow. Hopefully everything's working out. I'm 99% sure that it's gonna work. There's always that little doubt. Did I figure this? Did I figure that wrong? But I'm gonna find out right now. Pretty sure it's all gonna work. So test on the plow went good. Everything works. When I plug the plow in, it automatically switches from the truck headlights to the plow headlights. High-low beam works. Just finished up installing that top trim piece that I painted. Actually, it's the old original piece that was chrome. Painted it black. It just snaps in, guys, in the middle. There's a bunch of snaps. Or clips, and then on the outside I showed you earlier in the video that this piece was broken, so I just stuck some double-sided tape back there to hold it in place. And honestly, I don't think I'm even going to worry about another trim piece. I'm gonna leave this one because it looks good. Really turned out nice. Make sure you don't buy a 1500 trim piece for your 2500. They are different. Yeah, they are different, and for some reason I cannot find a black one, so it don't matter. I think that one turned out awesome. I think the whole truck turned out awesome. That's gonna do it really, guys, for this video. I'm gonna go out and get some pictures, get some video, and I guess I'll see you guys.